I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review. This is a Patreon review for Broad Stipe, and he requested, he got one of the bigger tiers on my Patreon, so he'll be doing quite a few reviews. I appreciate the people who have done that. I'm sorry for the wait. I'm doing the best that I can to get these reviews out to you as soon as possible, as soon as I can. I really do appreciate it. And if anyone is ever interested in requesting pretty much any type of video, you could be either send it directly via my PayPal or join me on my Patreon. The links are down below in the info box. If not, no worries, but if so, thank you so much. Again, you can request pretty much any type of video either directly via PayPal or by joining my Patreon. The links to either is down in the info box. But one of the films he wanted me to talk about is Soldiers of Fortune from 2012. Still better than Expendables 3. I really do mean that. Considering all the shit this movie's gotten from critics and user reviews, it's not great, but I didn't think it was that fucking bad. I thought it was still a fun time waster. It's not going to be fucking second coming of action films, but there's stereotypes, there's cliches, yeah, but it wasn't that fucking bad at all. I liked it. You got Christian Slater, Ving Rhames, you got James Cromwell in a different type of role, which was interesting. You got, I cannot believe Cole Meany. Cole Meany, people probably remember him the most from Star Trek. He plays one of our main villains in this. Sean Bean, who actually wasn't that bad in this movie. Sean Bean was actually pretty good in this. And there's a few others, but the plot of the film, you see it, you have a mission. Christian Slater goes in to save his buddy, even though he's told not to. His buddy was trying to go undercover, gets caught. Christian Slater goes in, kills some people, deals with Cole Meany's character. Slater saves his buddy. Sometime later, after he's been kicked out for saving his buddy, he is offered this job to help these freedom fighters on, I think it was Europe, like a European island, also known as Snake Island. I'm like, what the fuck, is King Kong there? Snake Island? Thought that was a bit weird that's called Snake Island. I don't know. Skull Island, I mean, that's Kong. So, okay, if Skull Island is Kong, what's on this? King Dawn? Try to think of something weird, but I can't. Because I'm too stupid, because I enjoyed this movie, so I must be stupid. No, I know what it is. And I had fun for what it was. Some people don't buy Christian Slater as the lead guy. I do. I liked him. Will I say he's as good as his role in, say, Broken Arrow? No. Or Cuffs? No, I put those above this. I thought he was fine in this, but I like Christian Slater as an actor. At least he got to be the star. Not, you think he's a star, but he's only in for 5 minutes, like this one bullshit movie called Playback, which I'll get to. But, again, it kind of reminds you of Expendables, freedom fighters, this dictators. But the twist here is the money to help these freedom fighters is from these millionaires. And the catch is they want to go on this tourism adventure called Soldiers of Fortune, where they're paying because they want to enjoy the thrills, the adventure, the experience of doing this. Shoot guns, be soldiers of fortune. You have Sean Bean, who's really into the metal work economy. You have Ving Rhames, who's an arms dealer. You have one guy who's a rich game designer. James Cromwell, who's this cowboy type of guy. He's in telecommunications. You have this rich banker. And these are millionaires. And I don't know, I thought they had some fun, tongue-in-cheek, but not too tongue-in-cheek. Like, for example, when you first seen Sean Bean, he's on a boat with his chicks, and there's some, like, Somalian pirates, and uses a rocket and blows them up. Or when they're first getting to know each other inside this bunker. I swear the video game designer references RoboCop, because he does the na 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 na, like Clarence Boddicker did in RoboCop. I swear that's a reference to RoboCop. I swear. Ving Rhames brought his own machine gun. The training, they do a little bit of the, I mean, again, you've seen this before, the training, they don't take it serious. There's a fake attack, then they start being serious. Some of the training goes a bit haywire from here to there. I wish there was a bit more of that training, a little bit more of that sequence. And then while they're going to shore, they get attacked. I did think it was kind of shitty, spoiler, that the friend that he saved at the beginning gets killed during this. So it kind of makes the beginning kind of fucking pointless. Like, wow, you saved your friend at the beginning just so he can die here. Well, that's kind of fucking pointless. But when the action happens, again, it's not great action, but there's plenty of practical explosions. There's plenty of machine gun squibs. The characters get their moments. James Cromwell is firing with his rifle. Ving Rhames is fucking up folks with his big machine gun. Christian Slater throws some knives into some folks. I didn't eat. Some get caught. One of them's a traitor. There's an escape. Then they each get their moments to shine. Ving Rhames is using a bazooka. You get some decent explosions. You did a knife fight that's not too bad between Christian Slater and Cole Meany, who's this asshole CIA guy who's worked with the bad guys. I mean, yeah, the plot, cliche, stereotypical, sure. But if you look at the cover, the movie does give what you want if you're going to see this movie. I thought the actors did their jobs fine for what they're supposed to do. I don't think the acting was that bad. This is a type of cliche I can deal with, but because these are the kind of movies I grew up watching. I didn't notice any CGI, which I appreciated. There was practical explosions. Maybe one moment where James Cromwell kind of has his big moment. That's digital work, but other than that, real explosions, real squibs. I don't want to give everything away. I'm just saying, for a film this hated, I was expecting so much worse. And this had more balls to it, fucking violence, than Expendables 3. And probably the catering budget was the entire budget of this movie. Now, could there be improvements? Yeah. Maybe work on the characters a bit more, maybe have the training scene be a bit more, and build up the characters, relationships, friendships, personalities a bit more, strengthen the dialogue more, so it could be some funnier, wittier repartee between the characters. Again, the training scene, that could have been extended a bit more. That's where a film like Uncommon Valor really shines. Like, that's a film where the writing is much better, and the characters. If you don't know Uncommon Valor, it's a 1983 film, which I think is one of the most underrated films of all time. And the scene where they're training and they're not supposed to get killed, but each time they get killed, they get a sign around them. Oh shit, I'm dead. And each sign's like a different way of saying you've been eliminated. As Fred Ward is sneaking from one to another. I do. Go watch Uncommon Valor. But yeah. So improvement could have been made on that. The action scenes are fine. They're nothing to run home about too much. But at the same time, for a direct-to-video movie, you're telling to the guy that has reviewed every single Steven Seagal film, including all of his, well, not his last 2 movies, but 99% of his direct-to-video work, who have seen some of Bruce Willis's shitty direct-to-video films. This is better than that. It's fun for what it is. This, I would say, is a throwback movie. It has its flaws. It does. I thought the song at the end credits was kind of lame, actually. I think they could have used a better song at the end credits while they're showing like the listings of the cast. But again, if you want to see a typical throwback action movie of, in a weird way, what Expendables should have been, at least the sequels. That's kind of sad. I mean, in a way, this is more Expendables than Expendables 3. That's fucking sad. But yeah, I didn't mind it for what it was. I thought it was fun for what it was. Certain critics have called it like one of the worst films. I'm like, it's not that fucking bad. It's not great. It's not like I'm gonna pick it up on Blu-ray, DVD, whatever. But for a one-time watch, you could do a lot worse than this. That's just my opinion. But with that said, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.